Well, good morning everyone. Welcome back to another day to the Tista family vlogs. So today guys, we are now officially putting down camp. Putting everything away. It's our final last day in Cornwall. How does it feel? It feels really sad to leave, doesn't it?
It does feel sad to leave, yeah.
We do have a few things planned to do on today's list. On our way back up through Cornwall, up to North Cornwall. But I could have stayed for another, I think, 5 days or something. I really could. There's still a few more things that we haven't managed to do, such as like a few adventure parks and a few other nice little coastal towns that we want to visit. But I think it gives them more of an excuse to come back next time, which that's what we're going to do. Probably going to book another holiday when the weather's nice. Probably come down for another 10 to 9 days or so. But yeah, it's been absolutely great. We've got all the chairs packed down. You'd be surprised how we get this in the van, guys. Absolutely unreal. I got a barbecue. I'm gonna have to put that in a couple of black bags just in case I get any spillage from any oil. It has been cleaned, but sometimes it can gather off the heat and leak. And Stephanie's just sorting out this side of the van. It's a bit of an eyesore at the minute, but that's the
I feel like I have to unpack everything to pack everything, if that makes sense. Hi Sean and Khaleesi. Hello face. Did you enjoy the pool?
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, I'm peeling on my nose as well. I don't know if you can tell, but it's currently 12 o'clock. Checkout is at 10 o'clock. So we packed up everything and then we went straight to the pool. Had about an hour and a half in there, probably an hour, and then the time we got dressed and stuff, I actually had a shower in there as well, rather than use the showers that were back at the camping place. So the children are coming to the park. We're going to go to the arcades, exchange their tickets. Anyways, yeah, and then we're going to go to...
It is the birthplace of King Arthur. So I don't know if anybody's... I'm just in the middle of getting ready, guys. Just excuse me. I'm going to sit down with Stephanie. You want me to hold the camera since I'm a little bit taller?
Yeah, you can do.
Yeah. So I'm in the middle of getting ready. Obviously going to put some sunblock on because we've all been catching the sun like you don't know what. But we are heading up to the birthplace of King Arthur, the Sword and the Stone, Merlin the Wizard. They say Cornwall is the land of myths and legends. So we have been learning quite a lot about Cornwall and its history and stuff like that. But one of the nice places that we're going to be going today is quite historical in itself. So it's on our way back, so it's like in North Cornwall. But we're going to go up that way, end our trip off up there, and then make the big 8-hour drive back home. So we're planning on probably getting back home for about 5 o'clock, maybe 3 o'clock in the morning. It's just one of those things that has to be done.
I'm feeling really sad that we have to leave this place. Like, not this place in general, but just Cornwall in general, because honestly, Cornwall is absolutely stunning.
It's just a beautiful place to come. The beaches are absolutely amazing.
The turquoise blue seas,
the rugged cliff edges, the coves, all the coves are beautiful.
The sands are so soft here, and the sea is so clear, honestly. I know the beach up next to us, I don't, it's the colour code to Whitley Bay. One of them is like really rocky, and then the other one has got like jellyfish and seaweed. It's just very, very dirty and you don't like swimming in it.
It's just not, it's more, got more sea life in it, that's what it's like, but the waters aren't as blue and clear as they are down here. I was talking to one of the guys who work here this morning, and he was saying that he lives like 10 minutes up the road. He says when anybody comes down and says, oh, Cornwall's beautiful, it's amazing, and all that sort of stuff, he's like, oh well, I've grew up in it, so I don't like see the big fusses. But the guy in Scotland who owns the garage up in Glencoe, he said I see it every day about the mountains. He says it's just normal to me. So I think the people who live here, it's like, oh, it's like normal for them. But when you don't live here and you come to places like this, it's just like, it's like breathtaking, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's beautiful. But yeah, we've had a really good holiday and we've enjoyed it a lot. Park Dean, our first Park Dean, I have to say it's better than a Haven. Well, I think both of them have their benefits in their own ways. Park Dean, I feel it's a bit more relaxed. They don't have to book the pool or anything like that.
Unless it's on the weekend.
Yeah, the kids are diving off in the edge of the pool, so it's like, you know, it has its benefits, and then Haven has its benefits as well. I like the fact that Haven had CCTV cameras in the campsite, but these ones didn't, so I felt a bit more secure on a Haven site. So they all have their pros and they all have their cons, but at the end of the day, I think they're probably just as good as each other, if you want the truth. but this one is a really nice one, and its location is great for things that's in the surrounding area. You're about 16 minutes away from a Tesco and a Sainsbury's up the road. There's the theme park, Flambeau's, that we were at.
Which is just literally around the corner. 15
minutes up the road as well. And then 15 minutes in that direction, you have the beautiful cove that we visited yesterday, and Lizard Point Lighthouse, and there's some beaches and walks along there as well. So there's loads to do outside the grounds, but if inside the grounds there's loads to do as well.
We didn't do any activities, but there is loads of activities, courtyard as well. One thing I did like is that they actually have a thing called pool party, and it's got like inflatables, and the kids can go on the inflatables and stuff like that. I thought that was nice.
Yeah, I didn't know they had that. That sounds good, that though.
That's £8 per person, that one.
Is it? Food, the fish and chip shop, absolutely amazing. Food was absolutely great last night. And yeah, it's just like Stephanie says, I feel like if it's sad to say goodbye to the place, but it's like, it's just one of them things, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're gonna get on with the rest of our day, guys, and we'll catch you up in just a moment. Let's put the sun lotion on Khaleesi. So we've just finished up at the arcade. And Khaleesi has fallen asleep on her dad. Look at this. Look how adorable that is. Oh.
Happens all the time.
I was like, how did she fall asleep on you? She wouldn't settle on me, she wouldn't. She's going through this phase now where she loves falling asleep on her dad. Isn't she?
Yeah, she fell asleep, like resting her head against mine. I just slipped her down, and it was just like one of those memorable moments, you know, you don't forget.
So adorable. Fast asleep on her dada.
Oh, waking you up, I think. Oh my God.
Tintagel Castle, and honestly guys, the roads are very, very sketchy. They're very narrow.
So skinny, and not just that, you've got like an overgrowth of hedge above you.
Yeah.
So when you come with a really tall van, you're not getting through at all. And there's a sign saying like no large vehicles.
And there's a Tesla in front of us. And he was going so slowly and he didn't want to scratch his car. But there was this one twig that was hanging out, and he actually got out of his car and put it like in the bush, so he didn't scratch his car. We're all sitting here laughing at him.
He's hanging out the window, wasn't he? Because you couldn't open his car door because it was that skinny.
Yeah, so he's like hanging his hand out, like pushing it back in the bushes. But yeah, so when you come up this road, just beware guys that it is like a single road, and you have to pull to one side to let other cars and vans pass. But if you've got a big vehicle out, you probably wouldn't get up here. We just managed, didn't we, in this?
Yeah, the rooftop tents are hitting the overgrowth a little bit, but not too much.
I'll try and insert some clips. Now, there might be another way that Google just has taken us like a dodgy way. But we're 4 minutes away from it now. So we are here. We're not going to go down here to the village. We're actually going to go straight to the castle, across the little bridge. I say little bridge, big bridge, to the castle, guys, and the viewpoint. Hopefully Merlin's cave is accessible, because when we looked online it said that it wasn't, because they had some bad weather and these steps were no longer available. But fingers crossed, we'll find out when we get there.
We are now entering the entrance to Tintagel Castle. So meant to be the birthplace of King Arthur is where we are at the very moment. Check out the bridge, guys. Look how high this bridge is. We have to cross this bridge here to get to the island, like an island. The water's nice and crystal blue. Oh, there's a big gap. It actually bounces a little bit, doesn't it? How high are we all?
Don't drop the camera.
I'm not gonna drop the camera.
Bounce it.
Yeah, it's got a little bounce to it. I have to ask on the way back whether the footpath.
So that's there.
Where is it?
So this is a footpath. This bit there.
Yeah, that bit there, yeah.
And gates there closed, so you
Oh, right. What a shame. That would have been a good place to go down and see the cave. The cave's right there.
Oh, look, there's some caves right there.
Yeah, there's other caves there as well. Well, apparently a wizard lived here and lived in those caves. And they say that Merlin the wizard, that was his cave down there, where he did all his magic and stuff.
The children were just saying that it's a shame that they can't go explore the caves. They would have loved to do that, they would have.
A new place, a new home, for a while, let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back, take my time, just enjoy the ride. A new man passing by, life is good, best I've ever felt.
So you could be looking to be paying about £70 for a family of our size. That's like 4 children and 2 adults to get entry into the castle. So all of this here that we're looking at, this was all built in 1230, and it's got a bit of information on there about it all. They've put all of the colours on each one to put the dates. So the blue ones are for 1380 and these are from 1240, so these are the oldest ones here at the back, including this one here. And then Edward the Black Prince seen here kneeling before his father Edward III.
It took them 140 years to build each wall.
140 years?
Yeah, so it took 20 years to build phase 1.
Yeah.
No, it took, yeah, pretty much 20 years, and then 20 years for phase 2. Then, pretty sure it's 40 years for phase 3.
Yeah.
And then 40 for phase 4. So in total it took 140.
140 years just to get all that. I think, pardon me, I think they would have mined all the rock, the slates from the cliff edge over there. What do you think? Yeah. It looks very similar, a part of that. Okay. Looks like they would be mining the area to build it. These all look like slate. Look like from the surrounding rock formation area. We're going to head into here now and find out a little bit more information. So when we go away, I like to make some trips a little bit educational. We don't always show these things because I'm not sure if everybody's really interested in that much. But we do extra things that we don't really record. So like for instance, when we went away to Scotland, we visited some places that were very educational, but we didn't really record much of it because we didn't really think much people would be really interested in it. But this is one that I want for our memories, and I want us to look back on this and say, hey, we visited the birthplace of King Arthur, because it's quite an important sentiment of history, in my opinion. So there we have some information of King Arthur removing the sword from the stone. Really interesting.
So we're currently at the top of the castle, and I'm just going to turn you guys around. So you've got the sisters there, just that little thing there, and then if you see this one, and then this little thing here, if you look right over there in the middle of the sea, that is Devon. That's 26 miles away from us.
That's Devon.
That's Devon. Isn't that crazy?
Can't be Devon, no.
It is, I read the sign. So it's not a little bad walk around the castle, it's just that it's so hot, guys, and walking up steep hills is a little tiring. We've done bigger walks and bigger hikes than this, but just because it's so hot today, you're like kind of sweating. But yeah, lovely place, a lot of history to it, some nice views. So this is what it used to look like. Now you can see there's actually a bridge there to cross over, so the erosion has eroded some of the walkway.
Something so beautiful about this place. Don't know what it is. as we come around the corner, we've got this little thing. I don't know what this is. It looks like a little cave, guys. Check out this. Look at this. Oh, this looks crazy. Check out this. What a beautiful little walk on the way back down. I think you can go two ways. One, straight up the steep end up there, go back to the car park, or you can go back down through here and go by where the cafe is, which I think that's the way we're going to go. And then you've got Merlin's cave, which is just down here. But unfortunately, I think Stephanie was telling you before, these rocks have all came away because of the sea. So we're not going to be able to explore that yet. Hello there, you okay?
Are you?
Yeah,
Good.
Brilliant. Where history meets legend. You get some information here, and that is the cave there. And then there's some information here. And that is the cave just over there, just here in this corner.
So them steps are no longer accessible because of the storm that happened in February this year. So there was erosion, and then like lots of the cliff edge fell down. So that's such a shame, because that would have been really good to explore.
Yeah, I just found this guy's tripod. He left it for back, and he was saying he's looking forward to go to visit as well. But it's a good excuse to come back next year, isn't it, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be
check
fun.
Online, make sure
it's all
open.
Open functional.
Because we're definitely going to come back to Cornwall, because honestly,
it's
stunning, yeah. This is the cafe here, and then there's a shop here. Let's have a look at the shop, shall we? And get a cold drink as well, because I definitely do not want one of them.
So Stanley got a few storybooks of King Arthur here.
Right, do they got any for the children?
Yeah, I think so. They have different ages here. You'll see the smaller ones for Khaleesi.
Oh, we have to get one.
So we got the story of Merlin as well. So it's different, like chapters type of thing. I loved it when I was at school. I grew up learning all of this in history. So I suggest that we get this one for the boys, and possibly Khaleesi.
I know I want to get the Khaleesi one. That's not my dragon over there. I'll show you.
No, I didn't say it, no.
This one's Stories of Merlin.
Merlin the Wizard. Got the Cornish orchards. Cider. I like the cider, but I don't like the wine. It's pretty good. Oh, look, they got the statues up there as well. You can actually buy an ornament. These are actually wooden weapons.
Yeah, weapons.
Okay. Wooden sword.
Yeah, also that.
Yeah, I don't know, a wooden one. I might get you the plastic one. There you are. Look at a real soldier now. Spells. Look at these cups. Oh yeah. Stephanie. Stephanie. I think I found my new wine cup for when we go away.
I have one of them actually.
I was, yeah, a while back, yeah. I like the Viking one that we seen last time, but that looks really cool.
Is it okay? You're absolutely come around and oh my god. No, it's done. We'll just did it. I was like, it's put in the bag. I don't know what to happen now. Absolutely.
Michelle, you go now?
Yeah, I think
Thanks,
Oh, Stephanie was feeling a bit lazy there, then she changed her mind. So if you are interested and get the Land Rover all the way back up, you can. So the walk isn't that very intense. There is the prices down below there, £2.50 adult, £1.50 for a kid, and 50p for a doggy. So yeah, I bought myself a gift. I'll show you guys when I get back to the van, but it's going to be my go-to wine glass. Every time I have a glass of wine, I'm going to feel like a king every time I sit down and drink my wine now. But you just take the little thing up the middle, and it's dishwasher friendly, and just pop it back in. And the lady was saying that mead wine is the oldest known alcohol to mankind. So I think Dionne got that on camera for you as well. So I didn't know that, but I did buy a bottle of it from Tesco
And it wasn't nice.
No, it wasn't nice, it was disgusting.
Was much nicer that.
They were much nicer, so much nicer in fact. It was like when I was talking to her, when I was just saying certain ones could go for like certain foods, like the chili one, you could probably have a nice curry from the Indians. The cherry was like something like me grandma would drink. Nice gift for an elderly person. I'm out of breath here, guys. Or somebody who likes that kind of thing. And then she said what was it? The ginger? No, the elderflower. That one is nice served chilled. We have tried the elderflower before when we went to the National Trust at Gibbside. Stephanie even had a bit of a taste. You've been tasting more alcohol on this journey than ever before. So this is the prices down here, guys, and the times and stuff. It would have cost us over £54, so it's pretty expensive, but definitely worth the day out. And this is the lovely little town that it's situated in. Ice cream shops, tea rooms, cafes, like little paintings on the walls like that. Somebody's painted on there. Be joyful. I love the positivity. You got another gift shop over here. Some creepy stuff in the window, that's for sure. It's the circle table. Yeah? What do we need? Oh my word. What a motorhome that is.
How did you make it through them bushes?
I have no idea, but that is sick. There's always somebody with bigger and better. You might think you've got the biggest or the best, but you haven't until you look around. Is it actually a motorhome? Is it? It looks like it is. It's not. That would make a fine motorhome, I'll tell you that for sure.
It would.
Oh, it has got power going into it. So, and I did see at the front it had ladder and stuff in the bed. So, yeah, so it must be a motorhome, but they must have like a horse or something in the back that you take horse riding. Imagine that. I mean, I know about taking your dog away with you, but take your friggin' horses away with you as well. Right, let's get these car keys out and let's get heading back on the road. How was the walk?
Oh no, that was a bit of a hike. I know,
Bit of a hike.
but I got there.
Oh,
I did it.
a great way to lose weight and keep fit and have fun at the same time.
I know what that was.
So, walked all the way to the castle, all
Yeah.
the way around, all the way up, went down, because you can't cross the bridge, it's like only a one-way system.
Yeah.
You have to walk that way, and then up that steep hill. But I'll take this off now, and honestly I'll feel light as a feather, because that's what happens all the time when I take this thing off. She's only going to get heavier though.
That's why you should enjoy it now while she's lighter, because you won't be able to do it when she's heavier. So we have driven a good 3.5 hours up the road and we decided to stop for a service break. We did stop at the castle as well, so that was a kind of a break. We drove like an hour and 45 minutes from the bottom of the country. Yeah, so we're going to head into the service. They've got a KFC here, they've got a Burger King, they've got Subway, they've got basically everything here, haven't they? Yeah, basically everything. Guys, you want to take some rubbish with you as well, guys? Take that can, a pop, and then that empty packet of food that's been eaten out of. I've got some tissue here and some beer with, so I'll take that. Ooh, it's been quite a ride, guys, quite a ride indeed. And Stephanie and the kids are all just getting ready now. What do you say?
This is asking how long we've been on the road for.
Oh, forever. Forever. Feels like forever anyways. You got a little Khaleesi.
I definitely need a welcome break.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, you definitely need a diaper change as well.
Yeah. Caleb, you had a good sleep?
Yep.
Even Mum had a nap with you, didn't she? Cheeky Mum. Like a flip mini shopping mall, this, isn't it? They got 2 floors and everything. The flipping big service. Yeah, we'll go to the toilets over here. So we all decided to go for a Burger King. It was the only thing that was open. Subway and KFC is actually closed, but the kids are just sitting here patiently, and Logan's already got his Burger King style on. What's going on with the hat, guys? Huh? The crown, I mean. I've had a lot to see.
The king of Burger King.
Yeah, you're the king of Burger King.
I'm the king of the burger.
King of the burgers.
Yeah,
So stop me to show you guys everything we've got. So the kids all went for a cheeseburger meal. It was like a family combo, so they've all got that. Kid loves his ketchup. Kid's like really digging in that ketchup there. And for a double cheese whopper. And then what did you go for, Stephanie? The Angus steakhouse meal?
Yeah.
Yeah, and with some fries meals. I got some of these. We got these last time. It was like a share box. These are absolutely great. Have a look. Oh, it's looking good. Yeah. And the kids have nearly ate the best part of these.